Hey y'all, Trade Tech's Insight here, bringing you another breakdown. Today we're going to be going over two dominant stocks that seem to be on everyone's radar, NVIDIA and AMD. These two giants dominate the semiconductor space, but which one is the smarter investment right now? Let's break it down. So to start, let's highlight the similarities between AMD and NVIDIA. Both companies operate in the semiconductor industry, producing essential components for computers and servers. Both companies also cater to gaming, data centers, artificial intelligence, and cloud computing. And both companies have recently benefited from the rising trend in AI. Now, although both companies are in the semiconductor industry, their product focus is for slightly different customers. And that nuance in target audience has led each company to dominate different areas in that market. AMD offers a diverse range of CPUs and GPUs, catering to both mainstream consumers and professionals, while NVIDIA's primary focus is high-performance GPUs. So that's allowed them to dominate AI accelerators and machine learning markets. AMD is often seen as the better price to performance when compared to NVIDIA, but NVIDIA does dominate high-end gaming GPUs, and NVIDIA does also offer premium features that AMD usually does not. NVIDIA also owns CUDA, which is the industry-leading AI and machine learning software platform. And in terms of net profit margins, NVIDIA reported 49%, where AMD reported only 4% of net profit margins. I also want to go over some price action analysis on both AMD and NVIDIA very quickly here. Looking at the AMD chart here, this is the daily chart for AMD. We can see a clear bearish phase. AMD is putting in lower highs and lower lows, and in several instances here, leaving gaps. And what that is a signal of is significant increasing selling pressure. And what we really want to see with this kind of pattern is essentially just a change in structure, a break of structure, where AMD is now putting in higher highs and higher lows. But until then, the bearish sentiment, the bearish structure continues with AMD. Looking at the NVIDIA daily chart, we see an almost completely opposite story to what AMD was showing. We see NVIDIA here putting in higher highs, higher lows, bouncing off of that 100 moving average in many cases. We do see this gap here, this drop here, and that was caused by the DeepSeek incident. We did consolidate for several days, but it really seems like that NVIDIA drop was bought up. So buyers came in and bought that dip. Current indicators are mixed on NVIDIA. Here we have a high that was made on 6/20 of 24, and since then we really haven't broken out of that area with strong conviction. We did go above it, but as you can see, we definitely fell back below it, and then we came back above it. Then over here on 11/21, we made this high, and that turned into a double top. So current signals are mixed as to what NVIDIA is going to do. Overall, NVIDIA is clearly leading in many sectors, especially in AI data centers and high-end GPUs. Their dominance in AI chips and software like CUDA makes them a top player in the tech industry. However, what I like about AMD is that they're gaining traction. Their advancements in CPUs, competitive GPUs, and recent AI developments show that they are making the moves to close that gap. While NVIDIA is the stronger player today, AMD's growth potential at a lower valuation makes them a stock worth watching. Let me know in the comments below, are you Team NVIDIA or Team AMD?